Hi guys, Grace here for HealthyPlace, the binge eating recovery blog, and I hope you're all doing well. Today, what I'm going to talk a little bit about is surrender and kind of the concept and kind of what I've been through as far as my journey with surrender. So, kind of by definition, surrender means giving something up, and usually that means giving something up to someone else, a power greater than you. If you think of like surrendering in a battle or something, you're giving up all control of everything, and you're saying you can take this, you can take the victory, right? So surrendering from an eating disorder really means giving up all those beliefs, behaviors, compulsions, and thoughts, giving it over to something greater than yourself. And this is really the whole giving it up to another power greater than you is really a 12-step kind of philosophy. And when you give something up to a power greater than yourself, means you're giving up your control, and you're giving up all those beliefs that you could do this by yourself and you could get better all by yourself and all by your own willpower, which we know doesn't work very well. Now, problems I've had with surrender is that I didn't want to surrender everything. I wanted to surrender my binge eating behaviors, but I did not want to give up those restrictive behaviors because those were what kept me thin, things like that, since I did deal with multiple types of eating disorders. And once I did and stopped surrendering on my own terms and really brought it on the terms of something greater than myself, I felt, I guess, a sense of relief in knowing that this was no longer something I was alone in, and I had this power to kind of guide me. Now, the important thing about surrender is finally just saying, like, I can't do this by myself. Like, I can't keep living my life this way, and finally having that realization and that moment where you're like, if I'm going to get better, I need to stop doing this on my own terms. Because when we do things on our own terms, generally, it's not going to work out. And I don't say that to be discouraging. I say that because that's the truth. Whenever I tried to do anything on my own terms, you know what? I went right back to my behaviors, usually worse than I was doing them before, okay? So surrender is really important. Just surrendering everything in your mind, surrendering all those behaviors, surrendering everything that's keeping you miserable, okay? If you have any thoughts about the surrender in the process, or if a 12-step approach has worked for you, since this is kind of a 12-step practice that I'm speaking of, please let me know. And I really hope you guys are all doing well. And I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.